Hello, puppet. How y'all doing? It's been a minute. I figured I'd pop in here, give y'all a little update, talk a bit about life, what I've got going on, some theory, fucking general shit, whatever the fuck comes out. I don't know. I didn't plan this video, but I haven't made a video in like little over 2 months. Last one I made was on fucking New Year's Eve, so about that time, righto. Man, should put like comma pause in there. Oh well, it is what it is. But oh yeah, here I'll show you my eyes just to show you that I'm not a fucking reptilian. Sup? No, this one dude I was watching a while back. God, it was last year in the fall. I don't fucking know. It's been months. He always just had like fucking black square sunglasses on the whole time. He's talking about like all this crazy life theory shit. And I guess like he mentioned it in the videos, and somebody in the comments like, yeah, apparently you know, because I always have sunglasses on, I'm a fucking reptilian. Well, I mean, he did kind of talk a little robotic, so like, I don't know how it works. I digress. But yeah, life has been interesting. Done a lot of growing recently. I mean, but like at the same time, like every single day I get better. Every single day I'm different. Like if you haven't seen me today, then you only know the old me. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? And like, I'm not even trying to sound like fucking cocky when I say that. It's just like, I just hope it makes sense. But yeah, because I pretty much cut off all my family, except for 2 people. And yeah, I packed up all my shit in my car with my cat, and just kind of riding the wave. I don't know where we're gonna end up. Somebody's got an extra room, we can come stay in. I low-key want to get out of Columbus, so I'm not opposed to traveling. However, yeah, last year my father wouldn't even let me come to his house because he said he doesn't approve of my life decisions. It's like, bro, you know the old me. You don't even know what like I've been up to, like, and what I've been through since the last time. Since it's been months since you see me. Like, I'm a completely different fucking person, and this was months ago, and like I've grown like exponentially since then. And then my aunt told me like the other week, she was like, do I think you're smart? Yes. Do I think you can do your own thing right now? No. Did y'all see my fucking website I just put out? I'm sorry, like it's still work in progress, but it's kind of a fucking masterpiece. Like, I'm really proud of that shit. And to say that like I don't know what I'm doing and or imply that you need to get a job in a warehouse, like that sounds like some Matrix fucking devil shit, bro. Like, you're trying to get me back into the system because my life will never make sense to what you're fucking used to. Like, life does not have to be like that. Plain and fucking simple. So yeah, I mean, maybe I'm a little stubborn, but like, I believe what I believe in. I'm sticking to that shit. You know? You got to. Like, if you don't have a strong opinion about shit, like, what do you really believe in then? It sounds like you just want to like comply with what everybody else thinks to, you know, not be what's the word I want to go with here? Not corrosive, not an adversary. Abrasive. Just because you don't want to be abrasive, and like, yeah, going with the flow is cool. It makes things simpler sometimes, but like, you also give away your power. And I've talked about this before in other videos. Like, you can just fucking get that shit out, and then, oh my god, my fucking head always starts to itch when I start channeling. It's like, man, I lost my train of thought. My head is already itching so bad, and I lost it. It's like catch 22. No, and it's like I just feel like you give your power away when you just like go with the flow like that sometimes. Which yeah, like it's nice to cooperate. Like I'm not against teamwork and cooperating and shit. Um, but if you just agree with somebody just because you don't want to have to potentially get into an argument with them, which in all honesty, like it's probably something y'all could just like talk it out. And if you're like rational adults, probably get over it in like 2 seconds, unless like you're super fucking petty. I don't know. I said this shit before. Sometimes it'd be rehashing old material. It'd be like that. But yeah. And then like, I don't know, man. I've been going through shit. Tough situation. One of these days I'll get into it, but I don't want to give my haters the satisfaction. I've been fine though, like mentally, like the entire time. Like I've just been had some shitty situations I've had to deal with. But like it's only made me stronger. And just fucking alchemize that shit. Is that the right way to say that fucking word? If you're an alchemist, you alchemize things. Yeah. Duh, Will. Yeah. So I said fuck it and blocked everybody that's family on my Facebook, except for my father, even though he did say that shit. Because like, well, it wasn't that serious. The other shit that's like fucking pissed me off because like y'all are trying to kick me while I'm down. I know what you're doing. And yeah, because like my cousins were ripping on me too about some shit and like just fucking poking jokes, and like I didn't like water off a duck's back. Like it did not fucking bother me. I was like, wow. I just recognized it immediately. Like I know what people are up to. I know, like I can read and feel energy. So like I get it when I get people's actions and like what they're thinking about type of shit, like what their intentions are with shit. And it's like, don't do sketchy shit around me. It's so obvious. It's so obvious. What is the point of this video? I just want to tell y'all that I'm alive and well. I'm great. I'm great. Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. Little Miss Chloe. I got her actually finally, now the weather is getting nicer. Took her out on the leash by the river. She's having time. I posted a little video on my Twitter. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna edit this bitch. I think I'm just gonna do it as a one piece and just upload it and say fuck it. So I don't think I'm gonna tag that on there. So I'm just gonna do it all on my phone. But yeah, we've just been cruising. But also, I wanted to do some pull some tarot cards. Sorry if I'm all over the place. Like I started fasting actually like yesterday. All I did was like, I think I had like one protein shake. Well, I did 2 scoops, so it's like 60 grams of protein. But like I did that at like noon or something, and then after that, like I've only drank water or had like hydration drinks or like I had a kombucha, but really nothing caloric of value or like fucking sustenance wise. Like I'm just, women can like, so what I've heard is, and I'm not a fucking doctor, but like women can fast for like 2 or 3 days, unless like, well, I've heard about this like one chick that used to read tarot. Well, she still does read tarot on YouTube that I used to follow a while back, but then like it stopped resonating, so I quit watching the videos. Plus she was like super sporadic. But yeah, she does some crazy shit, like 14-30 day fucking fast, like nothing but water, and like that's nutty. But typically, and always you should consult a doctor. Like I said, women are typically good for like 2 or 3 days of fasting, and not like intermediate. I'm talking about like straight up. But yeah, dudes can do it for way longer. I don't know. We'll see how long I get. This is day 2, but so like fasting though, it like actually gives you a lot of energy. Actually, like I think it puts you into ketosis too. And then it also like spiritually, it just like aligns your shit and connects you. Like you're third eye in your crown will connect better. Yeah. But it's just good if you're trying to like meditate and do brainstorming and just like figure your shit out. Plus it's just good to like, it like flushes your system out and gets rid of any like extra junk in there. And like, I don't know, I've just been like trying to improve my diet, so I was like, I want to flush some toxins and shit out, like, whatever. If I've been like sugar and other bullshit, which I was really been like fucking watching that, like, but I haven't been perfect, and I mean, nobody is. Like, being perfect is fucking boring anyways. That's why I always say like, be authentic as fuck. Plus like, that means everybody is like their own unique flower, you know? It's like everybody has their own like unique thumbprint. Makes everybody unique, and that's what makes life beautiful. Everybody's different. We're all the same. We are one. We are we. But we're all different. We all got our own little flair. We're all at different fucking places in life and shit. And that's fine. You just gotta accept where you're at in your journey. It really helps if you figure out where the fuck you're at, though. Analyze it and like admit where you're at. Like admit your fucking problems. Admit like when you're acting in your shadow side. Just, you know, hold yourself accountable. Even if you don't take any actions to improve it, if you become self-aware about it, then at least you planted the seed that will someday grow. And then when it becomes a flower, you can fuck it. I'm just kidding. I forget what movie that was from. I'm such a silly dude. Silly goose alert. All aboard the Silly Goose Express. Right, kitty? Meow. Meow. Yeah. ADD. But yeah, so like, I haven't been posting really. I haven't posted videos since like I said, December 31st. We're on March 2nd right now. But I did make like 3 songs. 2 of them were like straight up raps. One was like a 2-parter, like as 1 song, and then that was the latest one. But the middle song, that was more of like a love song, and I got to experiment with like fucking auto-tune, and that was fun. And like, I don't know, it's like the energy I'm trying to bring though. Like it's like I'm all about like, I need to be in that loving energy, like the heart chakra. And you like breathe into your chest, but like into like the center of it, like behind your actual heart, like your electric heart. But yeah, I mean, everything in life, like, things are either rooted in one of 2 things. They're rooted in fear, which is a lack of love and needing love, or is based out of love. I think the math checks out on that. I think that's factual. Pretty damn sure. It's either one or the other. You know. So like, love is the answer. World peace forever. Much love always. You know my fucking sign off. But we're not done. We're gonna keep rolling that shit. Let's keep going. So who am I? I'm this guy. Who's this guy? My name is Will. Oh, that sucked. That was bad. It's cool though. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's not serious. It's not that serious. Life is not that serious. Don't take it too seriously. You'll never get out alive, you know? I think that was rehashing some old shit. But, like, you know, if you haven't seen my previous videos, then, like, it's new to you. So, like, hey. But, as I was saying, so I haven't made any videos. But I did produce some songs. I think they're vibe. I think I am really fucking skilled as far as, like, the lyrics go. Like, and I was, like, doing some freestyle exercises recently. That's fun and interesting, because like I already think of random shit, but usually it's like I'm fucking writing shit out, or I'm like typing in a notes app and just like kind of scribing that shit, and it just kind of flows down for me. But yeah. What else I did? Oh yeah, the fucking website. It took way longer than I thought it was going to. I, like, coded it from scratch type shit. And I think it turned out fucking phenomenal. So, like, I was working on that. Kept breaking right into issues, stupid shit. But I think I got like the whole system down. Like I understand things a lot better now, so that's cool. That's like I was saying, like with life, like life can throw you curveballs and fucked up shit, and it's all about how you transmute that energy and fucking alchemize it and turn it into a better situation. Turn it and like learn from it and just try to improve. Like take it as a lesson. That's all I try to do, and I think it's working out pretty well for me. But yeah, with the music shit, like, so I think I'm really good at the lyrics. I think I can spit. I need to work on my actual like fucking rap voice. And then like when I edited those songs together, like I just went fucking rough with it, bro. Like, because everything is so fucking polished these days, and like I don't have any problems with shit sounding fucking clean and phenomenal, but like also fucking like grimy if it needs to. But like that impresses me when it's like fucking grimy, but it's like fucking clean as shit at the same time. That shit's always dope, but it really depends on the genre, of course. Yeah, I was just fucking, the one song I made a mashup. There's some songs I actually layered like vocals over another track, and then I just like faded some shit together, and then like put some like different effects on shit or whatever, and then I fucking went back and like rapped over that. Yeah, it's been fun though. I feel like a lot of people's like first tracks fucking suck when they're getting into it, like producing, and I don't even I feel like I produced those tracks even though like I was fucking dubbing over and like kind of remixing type shit. Like I still produced the shit. I want to definitely do some like originals instead of some like fucking edits type shit or whatever the fuck you want to call them. I don't even know, it wouldn't be a flip. Getting off topic. But yeah, I've been learning a lot of shit. So definitely, hopefully have some originals on the way soon. Cause like that needs to happen. Let's be real. I just wanted to get some practice and get some shit out there so people could hear me. And I think I did pretty damn well. I don't know. Nobody's really told me anything about it. I assume that's a yes. What else in that? The website. Oh, and then like I went through like a bunch of mental health issues this past year, but like I also feel like, you know, I'm not gonna go into that whole deal because then I'm gonna sound fucking crazy. But I just feel like I got knocked off track, and it wasn't necessarily like my doing. And yeah, on top of just being burnt out from going like 3 years straight in a row, like every weekend, thousands of photos, and like trying to keep up with that shit, and it just consuming my entire life. Yeah, so I took photos at the main show, and I don't even think I ever ended up finishing the edits on that fucking show from like Enzo Easy Bake Levity Dags, and I forget the opener before that. If y'all see this, my bad, I'm sorry. Fucking my brain, bro, like I couldn't do it. I physically could. I tried, and like I couldn't get through it. It was just like so overwhelming at that point in time. Y'all caught me on the fucking tail end, but yeah. And then we ended up at the vault for that fucking huge like B4B, and I wasn't even intending on making a fucking film or like a movie. I was like, I'm just gonna like film some like clips, fucking local dude Kelbot, and then the B4B after that, and I just kept filming. And I don't know, I think I was a little litty, but I just kept going. I think at some point though, like obviously, like if you watch the fucking video I posted yesterday, the movie, like fucking, I had it recording so I got the sound, but then like my shit was like hanging off my shoulder or whatever, so it was just like on the fucking ground. It was fucking bullshit, but like I still got it. And what was difficult about that, I was like actually proud of that shit because like it was pretty seamless. It was pretty fucking seamless. with the transitions, because like my camera it's 10 years old. First of all, the autofocus system sucks for video because it's like an old Nikon. It's still full frame and I've taken a lot of good photos, but like also my shit like doesn't focus accurately anymore. I don't even have my fucking chargers anymore. My fucking fisheye, my fucking nice Rode microphone, and all my extra batteries, charger, bunch of shit. Like I put my sling bag down to spin poi at fucking Secret Dreams this summer, and like somebody yoinked my shit. Somehow I realized, and like what sucks is like I originally had that shit fucking connected and strung around my fucking crossbody, but I'm glad that didn't get yoinked too. But yeah, that was really unfortunate. So like I just didn't do a lot of photography after that. But I'd use like, I don't know, my fucking 85 portrait lens has been a fucking superstar since then. Like that's what I've mainly been using for shit. And like, yeah, it's cropped in, but like my portraits have been going crazy. But again, like I really wasn't even doing a lot of those because fucking burnout, bro. And like, and I like, after like 10 years of photography and like doing on and off like the past 3 years, and then like before that it was like a 2 or 3 year break, and then before that I was at it for like, I don't know, a bunch of like a year or two, plus I was doing like a couple of years before that like in the car scene. Like I was just fucking I've gotten all that I can get out of photography for the most part. I would like to do more fucking like artistic shit with models, and or like the right fucking cool DJs, like do some cool shit. Or what would really be cool though is like start doing music videos or more movies like the one I just fucking did, but like actually fucking plan it out and like make it fucking way better. Yeah, like I said, I think I was a little lady, so I was just like standing in one place and like at certain points in time, like more than I probably should have, and like I don't know. Also, it was like kind of crowded in that fucking space, so whatever. Yeah, so that lady was eavesdropping, walking by with her dog, and she just gave me the craziest motherfucking look. Whatever. I don't know. I'll do some mushroom elixir. Ooh. This shit's cool. It's got it tastes like cola. The other one that I like to get is root beer. It's got fucking reishi, chaga, and turkey tail in it, plus raw apple cider vinegar. It's by the fucking same people, the GTs or whatever, that makes kombucha. Woo! My bad. So attractive. But yeah, so I ended up stringing all the clips together, and then like, so I was really happy with how it turned out for the most part, except like I said, like I felt like I awkwardly stood in like one place too long sometimes, but like, I mean, that's life, c'est la vie. I just know to do it better next time. What's cool is like it was low-key kind of like a 360 because it was like in the vault, so like the decks were there, and then behind it you had VIP, so like the VIP was like half, like 180 of the 360, and then like the crowd was like in front, and then like behind that was like the bank vault. It didn't make sense to go into the actual bank vault and just like show people like, hey, we're in a fucking bank vault, but because like the sound would have just been like fucked. Speaking of the sound, I was actually really proud of my edit of the movie. I think the sound like sounds really good in it for what it was, considering I was using the Rode Video Mic Pro, which has like it has a low pass filter on it, so you can get like, or no, I think it was the high pass filter on it, so you can get the muddiness out of the fucking lows when you're in fucking a loud environment. And the way that the vault was set up, I heard that they remodeled it. I haven't been going out into the fucking Columbus scene recently. I've just been like focused on me. I don't know, man. I just also don't feel like super welcome there anymore. I just feel like I don't know, I guess it did something to piss people off, and I feel like a lot of people are just like fucking using me and like actually secretly two-faced. That's a whole other story. It is what it is. Disappointing, but at least I know like what's what now, so it's cool. But yeah, so the mic, and then it has some like negative 10 dB gain reduction like off the rip, which like it's like an echo chamber. So but yeah, I just did like some post processing with like some like multi-band limiters and fucking regular limiter, multi-band dynamics, I meant to say. What the fuck else? I threw a couple other things on there. Like you can use VSTs in fucking DaVinci Resolve if you want to. But yeah, I just tried to like master it and mix it a little bit. And I think it turned out really well. And then like I think I got it to like average like negative 13 LUFS, and they want like negative 14 for YouTube. So like I made sure it wasn't getting into the red. Everything was in the green, but like even in the red is like, I think it's like 0 to negative 5 or some shit like that. So it's technically not clipping, but it starts to sound like bad. Or maybe if it does go into the red, it is fucking clipping. I don't know. Like because it's not over 0, so it wouldn't be, but like it's like weird how when it hits over that point, it starts to really sound like ass. Or maybe that's just like the fucking effects chain that I had going on. But yeah, so when I went to export it, it just like I just had to normalize it to the YouTube settings. So I think I probably ducked down the average, like, and that was only in like one section, so I don't know like overall what the average was in the whole fucking movie. Whatever. Point is, I think I made that shit sound great. I think it looked good, and I think I handled with putting a fucking visualizer and animating some of that, and then I thought my commentary was funny. Hope I didn't offend anybody by saying like, and some horse winky face. I mean, I was talking about my friends, but like I'm not actually calling them whores. I don't know, dude. I was just being fucking cheeky. Because fuck it, why not? Like, have some personality, have some fun, have some fucking fun. If that clipped and hurt your ears, my bad. Also, I hope this sounds cool because like I didn't throw on my external mic, but I figured it's 12 Pro Max. I think it's gonna sound okay. It's fine. It's not, like I said, it's not that serious. But yeah. So I've just been taking shit day by day and just trying to get a little better and working in like a little yoga routine and just trying to eat a little better and be conscious of that shit. I quit eating meat or dead things. Like I've still been eating dairy, but like, yeah. I'm just trying to be aware of what I put in my body, what I do with my body, stay in motion and shit, and shit's been getting better and better. I guess I might edit this together. I'm gonna take a brief break and then I'm gonna come back and pull some tarot cards for y'all. Hey, come hop up on the log. Come on. Come here. I'm not letting you go down in there. Those are bad news bears. Jump up here. Yeah. Ah, look at her go. I love it. You better not. I see that tail. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Good girl. Yo, what's good? This lighting is fire now. Look at my eyes. Damn, I love my eyes. They're crazy. Now we back, and I rewatched it. I'm not gonna lie, I watched it through twice, and it was like almost 28 minutes long. But I kind of ate. I kind of cooked. I was spitting some factuals. For show. Meow. Meow. What do you want, dear? What do you want? Want me to hold you? Is that what you want? Adorable. Yeah. It's not Moda. Word. I mean, people on the internet love cat videos, right? But that's not why we're here. I figured it's probably about time for me to pull those fucking tarot cards. I realized I mentioned that like a third and a half of the way through the video. I did this on my other video too, at the same park. And I got sidetracked and derailed and just kept talking. Walking like a target. Walk like a flame. And the kitty transfer is complete. Okay. Actually, I'll have orange lips if I drink that. But it would have electrolytes. But let's just do the alkaline. Motherfucker. That's some high quality H2O. Whoa. 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 Alright. Let's do this. Dusen. What is you doing, Boo? Oh, you see people with the dog. Fuck it. There. Okay. Yeah, I know, but your ass is on TV. Alright. Let's shuffle this 3 times. I wish I could actually do the bridge part of it. So, yeah, like, whatever. Yeah, I haven't even been pulling tarot cards for myself recently, which is weird. I've just been like kind of trusting my intuition about shit, which ideally, you know, get into a flow, trust your higher self. I mean, the tarot cards are always a good tool, and sometimes they give you a more clear message than other methods, but yeah. And honestly, I still want to attune my inner voice more. You can always be better about it. You know what? Cut this shit. Alright, and alright. Let's see what pops out. Oh wow. Off the rip. You got the moon card, which has, it looks like 2 coyotes with a scorpion or lobster at the bottom coming out of the water, and then like it looks like 2 coyotes howling at the moon. It's got the moon up at the top. It's the number 18. If that means anything for you, 18 also adds up to 9, which is like almost the end of a cycle. So once you hit 10, it's back to 1. It's a new beginning. But the moon is typically about like trusting your intuition. And then we got the 7 of Swords, which has, and I'm gonna show you the cards in a minute, so it makes sense. But I'm just gonna describe them. So the 7 of Swords has this dude. He's holding 5 swords, 2 in his right hand, 3 in his left hand, 2 into the ground. And he's like, went into like another camp and like stole them and is slinking off with them. So it can mean like, either you've got some people doing some sneaky shit, or you should like act sneakily in what you're doing, or just like stay low key. Yeah, but if you look at them, here's how they look. And look, the sun makes them look so good. Yeah, see how he's like slinking off. I don't remember. Oh, and then that's the number 7, obviously. So 7 is 7. And then like I said, that was 18, which is a 9. 7 and 9 is 16. That's also a 7. 7s are usually about luck. But I don't know if that applies to the situation. Maybe if you're lucky and you trust your intuition, you will see the foul play and the sneakiness going on, the other people being sketchy. Or if you trust your intuition, you can get out of a sticky situation. So I mean, it could go either way. And that's just how I'm going to read the pictures. Cool. I'm gonna put those down. Let's see if there's any other messages that want to pop out. Oh, confirmation burp. So we got the Emperor and the Magician in reverse. The Magician, he's pointing up and down. He's got a wand. It's actually got one of each of the 4 houses or symbols. Wait, what are they called? In tarot. Cards as houses. I'm drawing a fucking blank. Anywho, because it's got a pentacle, a cup, a wand and I think there's like a dagger somewhere. But he's pointing up and down, so it's like as above, so below, but in the reverse. I think that means that you wouldn't be trusting your intuition and like alchemizing the situation and maybe off kilter. I'm gonna go back and read the book to get a better idea, because usually like with this deck, like they give like really hyper specific reasons, and then like since we're just doing general, and you can go off of that, but then like if you're trying to do like a love reading, it's gonna be different shit. Damn, it's gonna be a long video. If you're still rocking with me, like, thank you. I hope it's been interesting. I think it's been pretty interesting, honestly. Can I say I'm a vibe sometimes? At times, all times. Nah, everybody has their off days. Yeah, also got the Emperor, which is number 4. The Magician is number 1, but then it's like -1 plus the 4 is plus 4 is 3. 3 is usually about like celebrations and shit. 4 is usually about stability. 1 is new beginning. But yeah, the Emperor is like sitting on his throne. He's got orb in his hand, it looks like, so he looks like he's pondering shit, and then he's got like an ankh in his other hand. Emperor's just rolling shit. Yeah, so maybe like that points to like being too much about being strict and doing shit like that has to be done, and like ruling and stuff, and trying to perfect shit instead of like going with the magic of the situation, since the Magician's in reverse. It's like how I might interpret that. You know what I'm saying? But there's nothing wrong with being, and that looks like a 6, but it's 4, because it's reversed. That's not to say like being an Emperor is a bad thing. Like being in your Emperor energy is good. I low-key prefer the Empress energy, which seems like more well-rounded. Also more creative energy is like feminine, but like, yeah. So there's that. Dude, can I just like say how this applies to my current situation? Oh my god, am I pulling for y'all or am I pulling for me? You know what? I didn't talk to the cards in that spirit, so like maybe, I don't know. If you got a message, you got a message. But check this out. So maybe I need to switch hands. This is interesting. I trusted my intuition about the situation. Snuck off. There's 2 swords left. So I only have 2 family members that I'm still talking to, but I trusted my intuition. And instead of trying to get thrown back into the Matrix like they wanted me to, if I would have done that, then I wouldn't be able to work my magic, which I'm currently working my magic and just going with the flow. So in reality, it could be looked at like this, where I am the magician and I didn't go with that shit. I don't know. I'm just looking at the imagery here, you see? Trust my intuition, and then I snuck away, and if I would have, but really it's like this, so it's like, fuck being systematic, I'm going with the flow. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. I am going to read from the book. Dude, on the bottom of the deck, the 3 cards. So, the Ace of Wands in reverse, the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Cups. It's saying like, if you don't act spunky and try to do a new thing, and go and fucking work. Wait, does that even make sense? I think I did it backwards. I'm like low key, so I'm like ADHD, and like I think I'm OCD a little bit too. Definitely, like got that fucking. That's in my genetics for sure. And then like I'm pretty sure I'm dyslexic too. Like, I got that dyslexia shit. Pretty certain about that. Let me look at this one more time. I just want to be like, because the Ace of Cups is here, but it's in the upright, so it's like, maybe if you want a new beginning in love, then got maybe stop working on my projects, stop being all like spunky, starting a new shit, trying to build something, because that's like this would be like you're starting a new adventure or starting a new project and then working on it diligently and shit. That's a 1 and that's an 8. But then like this was opposite, so it's like it's time to, I feel like I've done enough work on my projects. At this point, maybe I need to focus on what makes me happy, and I try to find some love in my life, and even if that's just love for myself, which I always have. Like I have a massive amount of love for myself. Nobody loves me more than me, and I've learned to love myself, and that's part of healing and growth. And that's something you want to strive for as you go through shit. So, but yeah, don't be so hard on yourself. You know what I mean? Like, give yourself a break. Give yourself credit for how far you've come. Like, think a while back. Think about like 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago. Think about where you're at. Like, in one way or another, there's no way that you fucked up every single area of your life, even if you've gone downhill since then. Like, there's some areas where like back then you wish you were probably at where you're at right now. So like sometimes you gotta remind yourself of that and give yourself credit. They'll make your inner child happy, presenting you some healing. Yeah, you just gotta make all the parts of yourself feel valid. You know what I mean? And you know what? I'm happy with the messages that we got there, and I think they might help somebody. So I hope it resonates for you in one way or another. And the cool thing about tarot is that like you can apply it any which way you want to. Like you can make so much sense out of it and apply it to different situations. Which, like, I mean, that is also the argument why some people say that astrology isn't real. But then tell me, why is it so fucking accurate? Especially if you know what you're looking for. Also, like, look at your rising sign. For a lot of stuff, like that might that might have a lot to do with some shit, more so than your sun sign. Yeah, also your north node might point to the purpose of your life, so some things to consider. Let's see what the book has to say though. Where's the guidebook? My handy dandy notebook. Dude, didn't that dude do coke and die? R.I.P. Steve. Blue's got a clue, and it's that you're fucking dead, bro. You OD'd. Damn, was that insensitive, dude? I'm sorry if you had somebody. Don't cancel me! Please don't cancel me. I care so much. Am I a dick? Do I care? I care about the right things. I don't get mad about shit on the internet. I just worry about like what I got going on, you know what I mean? Okay, so the moon card, it says, advises you trust your instincts and intuitions. That's what the fuck I said. Your intuitive body, which is connected to all living things, is sharper and quicker than the cultivated, civilized self. That's saying trust your higher self. Trust, because you remember you are the observer, looking down at the mind, which is your ego. So you're like a soul in the physical body that has a mind. So, yeah. Your intuitive body, which is connected to all living things, is sharper and quicker than the cultivated, civilized self. The everyday mind may not be prepared for strange oceanic circumstances, plus it has no game plan. Your intuitive body will support you erringly if you do not interfere with or try to control what you perceive. A better approach would be to meditate. Just try to be a witness. That's why I said be the observer. Just witness what's going on. Think of yourself as like, I am the observer of myself. Just like you got your higher self, your soul, and then you got yourself, which is your ego. And that's why you're never truly alone at any point in time, because you have your soul and yourself. So your intuitive body will support you erringly if you do not interfere. Try to control what you perceive. A better approach would be to meditate. Just try to be a witness. Do nothing. Let nature carry you forward. This may be your best option in this situation. That's what I've been doing, man. I just have faith that God is working it out for me and has a plan. And I feel like I've done so much work that you know, some good things are on the way, and like some manifestations hopefully are gonna come through. Oh no, I'm just winging it. It's like sometimes the best thing you can do. Like don't try to control a situation so much. You know what I mean? Just saying. Okay, so next we have the Seven of Swords. Chicka Slim Shady. I'm sick of him. Look at him. Goodness, you know. Look, you know who? Yeah, but he's so cute though. Sorry if you hate Marshall Mathers. Actually, my middle name is Marshall though. And I'm the fourth. Ugh. The whitest name ever. Jesus. Just kidding, I'm Jesus. I don't know, man. I'm fucking kind of fried. I won't lie. Yeah. Okay, so Seven of Swords in this position suggests that deep within you already know exactly what has to happen. You know the steps to take and what order to take them to bring about a desirable outcome in the situation. You may have enough of an overview to see how to advance through the maze and achieve your goals. Continue to envision unobstructed success. Yeah, meditate, fucking envision that shit. Also, make sure you're feeling the feeling of what it would be like if you did have that happen for you. Major key, pro tip. Yeah, you may have enough of an overview to see how to advance to the maze and achieve your goals. Continue to envision with unobstructed success, even as the path you're walking on changes and the circumstances around you obscure your view. Keep the desired outcome clear and sharpen your mind. You will quite likely reach your goals and gain tremendous self-esteem in the process. Just don't give up. Don't give up hope. Keep faith. That's the most important part. Keep faith that God, universe, source, divinity, whatever the fuck you want to call it, has your back. Trust. Have hope, have faith. It's all working out. It already has worked out. You already have it. Your desires desire you too. You already have your shit. You already have it. Yeah, and let's try to get into the feeling of it. And then like, I think I tweeted this the other day, or as a part of a tweet. Odds are, if shit starts to derail and get back, like, get fucked up after you like try manifesting stuff. It's probably because, so the 3D moves way slower than the 5D. So the universe is likely fucking shit up to make room for the new thing to come in. Because how are you expecting something new to come in under the same circumstances? You know what I mean? Also, habits are very important, so be mindful of your habits, good or bad. If you have to have habits, the only way to get rid of a habit is to replace it with another habit. It's something I just learned, and Yeah, so if you're gonna have to have habits, why don't you make them good habits? You start a little bit at a time, just build yourself up. Like Rome wasn't built in a day. Truth bomb. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think did I just put that back on the deck? I did. Whatever, doesn't matter. So next we had the Emperor. When the Emperor rises, he advises you to get in touch with your inner sovereignty and natural self-possession. Realize that somewhere deep inside you is the memory of royalty. Reach within to find strains of natural nobility and leadership. These innate qualities will help you manage your current situation. The Emperor suggests that you have the necessary abilities to be the final authority of the situation, an opportunity to showcase your competence and skill. Act with confidence as someone who knows how to take care of business. That's pretty much just saying, like, fucking stand on business, bro. Know that you got it. Fucking consult your higher self. Like, and it's saying that, like, inside you has royalty. Well, fucking, I'd say God's really fucking royalty, right? But, like, you are God. Like, you know, you're the best version of yourself. In your head, your higher self, your soul is God. Like, everything is one. So, we are all God inside of us. So, be on your king shit, handle your business. Like, notice you got it, have that confidence. Do the damn thing. And then, the Magician came out in reverse. So, the Magician card reverse suggests you may be working against your own creativity. Perhaps you feel that your ideas are too scandalous or too precedent-breaking. Perhaps you feel it should be someone else who communicates these insights and challenges. Perhaps you're uncomfortable with taking a leadership position, even a temporary one. Ask yourself what you had to lose. Have the courage of your conviction and speak your truth? And that is literally just saying, as I've said before, just be authentic as fuck. Again, like the Emperor, stand on fucking business. Don't second guess yourself. You know, shit. You never know what other people are gonna fucking latch onto and actually learn something. You don't know what's gonna hit. Like how you might help somebody in ways that you won't even find out until later. It's like fucking, if you truly feel it in your soul, and your higher self, you just like have a feeling that you might be right about some shit or like some theories, like you think it might be like off the wall, like fuck it, be authentic, share it. It might make sense to somebody else. It might help them. You never know. Shit. That's what I'll be doing. Let me know how I'm doing. Yeah, honestly, it's my situation. Like all these cards apply for sure. Just like this video in general. Like I haven't been focusing on the tarot stuff. I'm trying to do more of the art stuff, but like I've been doing the art stuff for however many years. Really hasn't really ever gained me that much success. I think the music thing is going to be big for me, but like obviously like the design and photography stuff is like really never netted me a lot of money. I've like honestly just gotten rinsed on that shit for the most part. The only thing is like I was like doing the art when I made a job out of it. I made it a fucking chore instead of like something I really enjoyed. But I really enjoyed doing this tarot stuff, and I think I can help a lot of people. So yeah, and it's not if anybody's like super religious, they're probably gonna take offense to the shit I'm talking about, because like, oh my god, you're going against the Bible or whatever, like fucking whatever religion. It's like, well, you're taking spirituality and putting it into I saw this meme the other day and it was great. So it was like a glass bottle inside a glass bottle inside a bigger glass bottle, and it was like religion was the smallest one. It was inside of spirituality. It was inside of, damn, I forget what the bigger one was. The biggest one. Not transcendence. I don't know. You get the point I'm trying to make, though. It's just like when you try to put rules and make it like you're taking the small section. Like God doesn't have his own religion. I don't think. Like God, source, Spirit made all the different people who have all these different beliefs, and they've like all got to be correct then, right? So it's like religion is like a smaller sect of spirituality, and I really wish I remembered the bigger one, but I don't know. Hopefully I don't ruffle too many feathers with that. I don't give a fuck if I do. Fucking lick my balls kindly. Give it a smooch while you're at it. Yikes. Well, I said what I said when I said it, and that's energy. Well, thank you for coming to my motherfucking TED Talk. This is just a small portion of the shit that I be knowing and thinking and talking about in general. If y'all ever would want to get personal tarot reading, or thinking about opening up mentorship at some point, or fucking any other wellness practices, like I know a lot about a lot. I'm learning more about a lot of it. So, yeah, let's link if I can be of service. Consult my website. And now I actually will sign off. Much love always. World peace forever. I'm Will Dub, and I'm out. I love you. Bye.